All right, everybody, welcome back to the San Diego State Aztec Rebuild here on NCAA 25. We are now in the off season here for San Diego State, and a lot of things are going to change when it comes to the divisions or conferences. For example, San Diego State is moving over to the Pac-12 along with a couple other teams. You will also see just how we're going to try to build this team out from a recruiting standpoint. There are about 16 seniors that are leaving, but I am still continually trying to figure out how to build this team out in a way that allows us to succeed. We brought in quite a bit of four-star guys for San Diego State, but changing conferences, who knows how much of a difference that will make. So when it comes to the transfer portal and things like that, there are a couple players that we have a gun for. We are looking at some little, lighter guys here, like some 3 stars, but a lot of these guys have been fully scouted, and I like what they can do. Mark Schroller, for example, has good PA shield and decent stats for blocking, pass blocking from the get. So when he's available to run through it as a sophomore, when he's ready to be called up, I think he's going to have a great opportunity for us to play that left tackle role. You're looking at also Juan Lozano, a corner, another transfer portal guy that I'm looking at. Change of direction, being an 89 is huge for me. He's got 94 speed for him as well. I think that's going to be a nice player to have, and hopefully we'll be able to leverage him for the right situations. Clayton Tompkins is a fullback that I'm looking at right now. We already had our fullback graduate, so figure Clayton Tompkins, this is a transfer that we can use now, and he's got some trucking ability, but I like his run block and lead block being a decent percentage already. 73 run block with the 82 lead block. There's a 4-star that I'm looking at left tackle. He doesn't have any crazy abilities, right? He's got the outside shield, but look at that finesse. Look at the block finesse. 90 strength. Like, this is a legit guy. He's a transfer as a junior, so we won't have him for too long, but I think this is a great piece for us. There's a 4-star that I'm looking at right now, a blanket coverage, jammer, quick jump. This guy has everything you need here. 99 change of direction. That is ridiculous. And as a junior, right, we have him for a couple years, but my hope is we can help him get drafted. Now, Xavier Miles is a player that I'm looking at that's a 4-star. He has 0 abilities, folks. But he's got the strength, the power move, the awareness, everything that screams like this guy could be a huge impact for us. And he's a player I wanted to focus on. I wanted to bring in mainly because we had some rush defense issues and concerns. There's a 3-star here who's 6'3", and Johnny Harms, who I think is pretty solid. 90 jumping, 91 speed. He's got good abilities, in my opinion, that can really help us out. Good attributes along the way. There's a right outside linebacker that I really like that's good against playing away. Free safety. We have a good free safety already, but nothing wrong with bringing another freshman in here to kind of get trained up and ready to roll. There was a gem that I found here as a physical freshman. He's 6'2", 194. 89 speed, 89 acceleration. My hope is that he can grow into something good there. And there's a DT, a JUCO transfer that I think can work out too. With the recoup there, that tells me we can leverage him. And like I said, I am looking for interior line pressure, interior line blocking for the defensive side. 6'5", 334, I think can do that for us. So that's where we're at from that point. We're going to continue to advance here in this off season and work through it. And like I said, we'll talk about the conferences and stuff like that. And there you go. Evan Zuniga, the big dog out of Arizona, has committed. Matt Abel, the free safety out of Chula Vista, has committed. Then we got an issue here. It looks like the dude in Virginia and the 2-star Keegan Heinrich is probably going to move on, but he isn't the main focus. He doesn't have the crazy abilities that I was pumped up about, but it is what it is there. So we got 555 points, which again, I'm not sure if you're going to need them all. I think that's the thing too, is like, I think you can only do so much when it comes to these guys here. And maybe you could remove Send the House with the 50 points. We can go hard sell there and see if we can make a move in that aspect, which that one could do it there for us, but there really isn't much more you can do in the grand scheme of things. And with Harms, right, we got the points to do it. I think, again, it's about leveraging the pieces you got, and hopefully we might be able to do a hard sell. It's kind of tough. I think we might be able to do a hard sell. We just got to see if the 3 check boxes are gonna be possible here, and it looks like it is. So we might be able to get it. Championship contender, right? We made it to the CFP this year, and I thought that was a really good situation for us. My hope is that my guys end up continuing to kill it, but it is not an easy deal here. For San Diego State, we're still a school upcoming, but like with the new conference, man, I'm really hoping my guys really progress in a great way there. Hard sell seems to be the real deal now, which I'm pretty happy about. But it's going to take some time for us to continue to develop this organization, and that's what I like about NCAA. The replayability is here. It's nice, man. That's what I can really appreciate. It's really nice to be able to play either scenarios, right? We got the simulation series with South Bay, where we're gonna start tweaking that down the road in that off season, but in this one too, like, we can really change it up. We can make things the way we like. I wish we could transfer the universe from here to Madden. There's just no way to do it, unfortunately, and just gotta play these things at this point the way we do. Looks like we got visits in order. Just got to continue to scan him. Heinreich, we're gonna move on from him. Get the visit scheduled for our dog here, our fullback, championship contender. I think that's gonna work out there. Let's get this visit out there. There's a risk, but we can get him in as a championship contender. That would be sweet. We got here, wow, proximity to home. He's in Mission Viejo, so I'm hoping that'll help us out there. So as much as I would like to look at other prospects, I mean, I could. With 205, you don't necessarily have to give them a scholarship. What you could do is just see if they got something, see if there's something here that they may like, and that's the thing too. It's like you don't want to waste the hours and just give everyone a scholarship, because you can only give 35 players a scholarship. But what you want to do is at least leverage some of these pieces to see, like, let's scout them and let's see if they actually have really good abilities to be something pretty crazy. And some of these guys could be pretty good, but you don't necessarily have to grab them. Maybe we could step up and pick up a really good player, but a lot of these scouting ends up not creating the results that you like. But there's potential for things to get fruitful. I think that's what you got to try out and hope that you see there. None of these guys actually work out, so we'll move them. The 4-star, I could have fought for him, but I have some guards already, a 3-star and a 4-star, that are coming into the program, and there really isn't a reason to kind of rock the boat in that space. I would rather try to check out other players that are within contention for me versus trying to fight for something that is not really going to lead to something possible. Then you got Rob Gee here, right? This guy's a receiving back, 6 foot 191 out of high school. That is a guy and he's got a gem, so there's a potential there for him to have a really nice trait. You're also looking at here another receiving back that got road dog and stuff, but nothing too crazy there. And he's not a gem, so I'm not gonna try to waste my time in that space. And Costanzo at Huntington Beach, maybe, but if I'm gonna give a scholarship, I'd give it to Rob Gee. Kind of see where we go from there. It's been a nice journey with this series. Getting to 2026, so 2 seasons, right? We kind of struggled a little bit and it was rough, but I'm starting to find my way through this, because again, there are definitely some things that feel a little predetermined in the game that you got to fight against, and make the game work out. But look at this. We got a wide receiver, 3-star that's working out. We got a Honolulu, Hawaii native, Benjamin Gilliam from right outside linebacker that's joining us. So we're starting to bring in some pieces here. Fortunately, there are some teams that probably players that won't join us, but that's okay too. We don't need everybody to join us. And at this point right now, we got a lot of players that want to play at San Diego State. Got to be cool with that too. So we were able to switch around there. I think the issue with this is like we still don't have enough to make that move yet. You don't want to. I mean, I guess we could. We could take a chance here and go with a hard sell with the left tackle, right? This is the 4-star guy that I think could be really good for us. If he ends up being the play potential, that's unfortunate. So playing time, pro potential, playing style aren't an applicable box, it looks like. Oh, that's dumb. So I'd have to go pro style, playing style, proximity from home, which he's an international guy. So proximity from home is something he really wants. But it doesn't really matter in my opinion. I would probably do this because we get 2 A+ and an A-. I think that's our chance. We got to gamble. For a big 6'8" cat, you got to try and see if we can bring a guy in. Because I think that could really be something special for our guys here. But, if we could bring that 4-star in, that would be a big move for us. It looks like most of these positions here, we can hard sell at this point. You got to try, right? Playing time, the championship contender. He lives in San Bernardino, so I'm wondering if the proximity from home. Yep, I think we're going to try that. You gotta gamble, and so he's a fullback too. So like, if we lose out on that one, it is what it is. There, this Gee guy, I'd say let's try to bring him in. See what happens. Campus lifestyle out of Utah. Looks like he wants to play here, or potentially play here. The thing is, we don't know much about him, right? Campus lifestyle looks to be a factor for him. I said, let's try it out. Let's see what happens. The thing that I like now is with the changes to the recruiting, there's a chance that they're not going to play. So they're not going to, like, if you gamble and you win, there's a huge chance that you get something. But if you gamble and you lose, like, really do lose. I'm going to look at bringing in this other guy here. We got the points. He lives in Huntington. Proximity to home. Program tradition. I think I'd rather try that, see if we can do it there. In Calvin Costanzo. I don't really know about, I guess I could scout some others here. Let's look at the transfer portal. What other guys are out there? Let's look at some of these guys. Maybe we find something awesome in the 2-star range, Never know when it comes to these spots right here. Looks like a lot of the transfer portal has been addressed. Fullbacks here we can look at. Big dogs. There's even free safety. Look at. Let's see if we can get something there. Got about 310 cap space. Jay Tyree. Really too worried there. Let's look at Wayne Circus, right outside linebacker, who we already drafted. Okay, he's good. Or he's not he doesn't have a gem, which means his depth trait isn't that crazy. Doesn't have a whole lot of abilities either, but you never know. This fullback's got screen enforcer, JUCO sophomore. Speed isn't that crazy. He's kind of a big dog though. 225. Scout him. You never know. That's the thing too. It's like sometimes people want to, oh crap, give a scholarship like I just did on accident. I don't think that's gonna do much, but you gotta be careful. Like don't press X too fast. Might be in a situation like I'm at right now. Now I might have given a scholarship to a guy who could join me, and I gotta figure out who I'm gonna cut, which is also not the greatest thing to do here. So we got one more week left here in the recruiting. Maybe the guys join us, maybe they don't. And there you go. We the dude from Stockholm, the 6'8" great left tackle, has joined the Aztecs. And then we brought in another left tackle, Mark Schroller, to join. That is huge right there. That is big. Looks like Guy, Harms, and Costanzo have committed to other teams, unfortunately. But that's good for us. I'd rather, good luck to them. Hopefully they find a new home there. But this is awesome right here. Getting that Stockholm dude is huge. Doesn't look like we're going to get some of these guys here. And, that sucks, but I'm really not sweating it. I'd rather just move on from them. I don't know if we have another fullback. We scout another? Yeah, so we got 2 fullbacks that are on the board here. And it's taken them a minute to make a decision. I don't know if they're going to join us. I think Tompkins has a good chance of joining us. It looks like everything, we actually hit on the numbers there. So there is a huge chance we can do that. And, my hope is that he joins. So I think Bryce Lunatot joining us is fine. I don't need like 75 freaking fullbacks to be on the team. So we got to be cool with that. Tough to see Johnny Harms move on. Rob Gee, we just looked at him late. Costanzo late as well. But I was just trying to fill out this board where I could. Jay Tyree, look at that. Looks like we might have picked the right one here. It looks like he's a transfer sophomore. I don't know. I don't know if we should. I don't know if we should join him. He's got team player, winning team, good blocking. He's 6'4", 289. I don't know. He's a transfer sophomore, so I don't think you can redshirt. Maybe he's got a redshirt year. If he does, I'd be down to redshirt him. But that's going to get me to 27. I'd rather just not here. We accidentally gave this guy one. I'd rather just let him go. That gets me down to 25. Heinrich, we were scouting him, but he's probably not going to make it there. So I think that gets us to 25. I think we give this guy the scholarship and then try to see if we can sell him. This is the risk right here, though. Oh, we actually can't. Just gonna have to do that. Everybody's being scouted. All the visits are in order. So maybe we make it, maybe we don't. But I'm cool with that. As far as top classes right now, if we look at our Mountain West, where we stand, San Diego State is well above the rest. 6 4-stars, 15 3-stars. That is a great freaking class right there. I am proud of this. Lets you know how good San Diego State is moving in the right direction there. And we used a lot of 2-stars and stuff to get us to this point. So pretty proud of that. We're going to go ahead and move it on to the next week here. I think we're going to be all right. There it is. Jay Tyree committed. And everybody else did not. Looks like the 3-star Tompkins joined Stanford, unfortunately, there. That is rough. Miles, the 4-star, went to USC. Ormaine Arnold and Lozano. So unfortunate there, guys. We didn't grab those, but I'm still pretty proud of this team. National Signing Day is here, and this is pumped up right now. Let me remove these guys that didn't make our team or didn't choose to join us. So that gets us to 22 players that'll be joining this squad, folks. The big one here is some tackles. We got Kevin Brooks, a right tackle out of Bakersfield, California. He's a power scheme. Clear-headed team player, road dog, normal trait. Still pretty nice, though. He's a high schooler, so we might be able to use him now, or we might just let him redshirt. Then we got an athletic run stopper who looks to be more of a defensive lineman. Star dev trait with the purple fan favorite. So that means this guy's going to be great either at home or away, which I'll take all day. 91 acceleration. I think he might be a linebacker too. That could be Yeah, that is with the zone coverage. He's going to be a linebacker. That's going to be sweet right there. High school guy. Corner, another high school cat, 97 speed, 90 acceleration. House call is his ability, and he's got a normal dev trait, but that's something, again, we just kind of grow. Dennis Burnett, a right guard. Look at all the abilities this cat's got. 93 strength, impact dev trait. We need a new right guard, second level, screen enforcer, OL rally, clear-headed road dog. All that screams amazing. We grabbed our right tackle that doesn't have the gem trait, but he's 6'6", out of high school, PA shield, normal dev trait. We can grow this guy into something good there. Vernon Hendershot, a right end, purple winning time with a team player mental and a recoup ability. So this guy's going to be on the field pretty often when he's ready to roll. But again, he's a high schooler. So these are all redshirt guys that I don't have to worry about. You got a 3-star Donnell Mallard, who again, we're going to redshirt him, get him ready to roll. You got Jason Carmona, a middle linebacker with road dog, normal trait. You got TJ Stewart here, an athlete, 91 acceleration, 91 speed. He's a running back that we're going to need help with, right? We got Mitchell and Westmoreland, but no one that's truly a star. There's a chance that TJ Stewart could get some playing time now. We got another 3-star here in Ben Cajuste, left guard. He's going to have ES traits that are probably going to be low 60s. We're going to let him kind of redshirt and prepare. Brian Torres, another high school here, a center. We need to get the centers going. He's got star dev. That's going to be sweet there. Right tackle, 6'4", 282, James Kearns. He's got traits that really look like a low 70s, high 80s, high 60s kind of guy. Star dev trait, get him redshirted. We're going to have a nice O-line that we could probably convert to right guard based on his weight and stuff. Terrell Boyd, a gem. He has got star development. Team player, natural, so he's good in any weather. Recoup, 90 strength is a great solid start here. Redshirt him, get him ready to go. Another cat. This is the guy that's probably going to be starting sooner. Coming out of Phoenix, he's got the 72 block shed, 77 pursuit. Like, this is good to have. 6'5", 334. We're going to rock with him. Nick Stokes, star dev out of Mesa, Arizona. 89 speed, 89 acceleration. We'll probably have him redshirt for the time being. Shaquille Atwell, 6'3", 198 of Honolulu, Hawaii. Recoup, impact dev, road dog, 92 speed. We already got some really good wide receivers, but having a guy here that you can redshirt and get ready to roll, like, this is what I'm proud of. These are all redshirt guys that are going to have a chance to play down the road with the new crew, right? We got a freshman right now that's behind Javance that I know is going to be ready to roll after this year, but this is Javance's year as our senior quarterback to have a shot at being a Heisman. You got an athlete here with agile, looks like he's an O lineman, 6'1", 305, probably more of a center kind of deal, and I'm cool with that. Center, left guard kind of deal, we got to roll with that. Benjamin Gilliam, a outside linebacker out of Honolulu, a thumper, impact block, love it. Left tackle, this is the guy that's going to start for us, folks. Transfer, a junior, 6'8", 310 out of Stockholm. This guy is got star dev, so my hope is that he really contributes now. We got to transfer another one, left tackle. I might move him to right tackle, depending on what we need. And then we got another transfer there that we'll probably see if we can redshirt. So sweet on that space. Like I said, we're going to look at the position changes right now, see what we got, see what we can do. So from a quarterback standpoint, as you can see, right, Javance is going to be here. We got Dalton O'Neill, who's a junior that we're just going to kind of let chill. He's kind of more of a backup. There's the sophomore that we're growing, the scrambler with 92 speed and 94 acceleration, along with the 90 throw power. When after this year, Harms is going to be our guy. We got another sophomore that's kind of growing in the background, Demarius Melvin, that we'll throw him in at a quarterback down the road. Mitchell Westmoreland. These are the guys here that I hope kind of get right. It's just going to take some time there. The wide receivers, as you can see, I love all of them. Higdon, Nolan, Napier, Brooks, De La Rosa, all these guys are going to be amazing. Tight ends, Jamari Johnson, we convinced him to come back because he was only projected to be a 6th round pick. I think this guy has a chance to be a 3rd rounder if we can get him right. And the other tight ends are doing just what we need him to do. This is Lucas Simmons right out of Stockholm. We got a junior here in Schroller along with Kraus. I just need to look to see how the other pieces work out right now. If there's anything we can move around potentially. Bialimi, we got Holick there that I think it's time to move him back to right tackle. But as you can see, I got a ton of tackles, folks. We got a lot of freaking dudes here. A lot of them are going to be, 2 of them are going to be redshirted. Some of these guys are going to be transferred out. I don't really need that many freaking tackles. But Holick, could we move Holick back? With this strength of 88, I think his awareness is going to move up. I think you move him back to right tackle. You get him in a good spot there. I think that's a good move for Holick. Some of the guys that are right tackles, I think with their size and stuff, it might be appropriate to move them to another spot. And this is where I'm thinking Jay Tyree. I think he could probably do some work as a probably a left guard. Kind of makes sense there. I think Kern, 6'4", 282 is probably more of a guard. So I'd move him over to left guard. Let him get some reps in that space. But Brooks, 6'5", 305 is good. Holick's going to be fine. Tyree, 6'4", 289. I think I'd like to move him down to right guard to kind of let him get some reps there. Countess, 6'7", 312 fits that. Mallard, 6'7", 303 fits that. 6'5", 326. We're probably gonna kick those guys out there. The ends and stuff, I don't really need to make that change. We do. So I got a lot of ends here. So this is where probably gonna go ahead and move a vote to left end. I think that fits there. We got a strong here that's got 62 speed. I don't think that's really gonna work for us, so we're gonna move R and strong into the DT range. I think that probably fits more than anything else there. The other guys I think fit more what we want to do in that space. The right ends, got Pascal here, 6'3", 298. He's a freshman redshirt. These guys are probably not gonna ask them to leave. And as you can see here, right, we got some bigger guys now. 6'4", 288. You got a 6'4", 290. You got a 6'2", 279. 6'5", 252. We got some bigger guys. 6'5", 334. That's a redshirt guy right off the bat. We're gonna do that for him. Give him another year of eligibility to grow. And then Boyd's also gonna be redshirted, 6'4", 300. Lugo's probably not gonna make the team. I gotta look at all these other. We're short up. At least I thought we were short, but look at all these freaking guys here. Aiding. Wait, hold up. I clicked it wrong. So we're probably gonna move one of the right outside linebackers over. I think we're gonna move him over to left outside linebacker. Then look at Trahan. Trahan's gonna start. Yep, that makes sense. Gilliam, I think is good because he's gonna get redshirted. We're gonna see Kopp and Chambliss out there. The corners, we got some dudes that I'm looking forward to. Nading is more of he's not really a guy to be a big starter for us. Nading is smaller. Gain for all DBs on interceptions and PBUs, increased composure at home. Like I don't think Nading is gonna be our dog, to be honest. Like he's probably I'd probably keep him in this spot, but we're gonna see Buxton out there getting more reps. Gupta has a chance to start now. Eifler, we're gonna see him play because he played more special teams. Bayer, I thought was a dog in slot. Free safeties, we got a ton. Dickerson, McLaughlin. This is what I'm wondering, what could we do here? Maybe we can move this guy into corner, give him some reps there, because we got a lot of guys in front of him that probably are going to take more time. Oh, I can't switch it out. I guess my change team has been done. Is that what happened there? Am I not allowed to change positions anymore? Oh, maybe it was just a glitch. Okay, cool. So we're gonna move this guy over to corner. He's drafted as a free safety, but I think he's got the abilities to play center. I'll play corner there. Dickerson, it's gonna be fun. Dickerson, McLaughlin, Costello, we got some dogs here. Pryor, I thought, you know, Schultz is very good. I want to move some of these free safeties down. 88, probably McLaughlin, 86 speed, probably fits more of the strong safety there. I think that can work out. 5'11", 201. Wondering what you think about this here. 6'1", got house call. McLaughlin. Pryor, 6', 210. I think Pryor, I'm gonna move him to we're gonna move him to middle linebacker. I think that might shock the world there. Trahan, Maddox, Pryor. See, Pryor, he's got the purple house call. Maddox is there above him. There's a chance I might move Pryor to sub linebacker stuff. That might be a move right there. Three safeties, 6', 6'1", 214 for Die. I think I move him to left outside linebacker. See if we can get him some reps there. He'll be a 63 there. But as a freshman, these guys can grow. I think there's nothing wrong with that. We got enough kick. Look at this, dude. Sua Gupta. This is a guy, man, he might be like Jolly that we have over in the Sparrow franchise. That could be pretty clean right there. Not a bad group. I think all these guys aren't looking too bad. Camacho, hopefully he kind of grows a little bit more. We had some issues with kicking with him. We got 2 punters on the board. I don't know how that's going to work out. I think with where we're at, we'll probably let Wilbur go. But never anything wrong with having multiple punters. We've switched out the guys that we needed to switch out, and I think we're okay in that space. Whoa, what the heck? That is a ton of XP. All right, so let's check out the training results before we head out here to the next stage. So let's see where we're at from a position standpoint. So Javance moves up to an 82, 95 agility, 84 speed, 99 change of direction, 95 throw power. That's pretty good there. Look at our young quarterback of the future. Manuel Harms is growing, dude. This is a guy that I think has a lot of rating. Oh, he hit the ceiling. Oh, man, that sucks. This is as high as Manuel Harms is going to get with Norm. Oh, that's tough. But it's okay. Let's see how Javance did. Did he hit his limit? Or is it pretty close? Pretty close in some spots. But Javance, this is his year, man. I want him to be a Heisman nominee. That'll be sweet. We got this sophomore here who's a 71. More of a different kind of guy here that I want. This scrambler. He looks like he's hitting all the traits too. Tough for DeMarvin Melvin there. We got to start looking at some QBs in this upcoming recruiting class. Halfbacks. Mitchell did not. Looks like Mitchell grew a little bit. Benjamin Mitchell here. His quickness is there. His power isn't there. Now, Benjamin Mitchell is a senior. He's our safety valve. He played pretty good in that space. We got a power back in Westmoreland. I'm actually a big fan of Sterling Westmoreland here. This dude is big. Big dog. And I think he's gonna be a nice piece here this season. Then you got George Fernandez, who looks like he got a little bit of a burst right there. Don't know how often we're gonna use him. Brooks got an upgrade. He's an 87 now. De La Rosa 78. Higdon 78. Higdon is the guy, man. I think he only had norm trait. Yeah, that's tough there. But look at that. This guy's already hit where he needs to hit. That's tough. I'm a fan of Higdon. I think he's done great. We're gonna make him a captain this year. But I think Higdon is a dog, man. De La Rosa is a big freaking receiver for us. Isn't as fast, but with impact dev now, oh baby, he's already capped out too as a sophomore, man. How sweet is that? We're gonna have some really good guys down the road. Brooks is our main guy. Balin Brooks out of Pasadena. This dude's not the fastest, but man, he's so smart and he knows what he can do. His release is up there. Brooks can have a very good year with Javance this season. Nolan, right? We've had him for a little bit. He transferred over. This guy had some crazy speed. He's already capped out. I hope he ends up being something used this year. Beverly's fine. Yeah, man, this is good here. Jamari Johnson's a 91 overall freaking guy. Love it. A+ playing style, star dev. He pretty much almost hit everything he needed his senior year. So with where he's at, man, I'm telling you, like, we're going to have a very, for a guy that was designed to, a tendency to be a blocking tight end, having the versatility that he has, because he had a decent amount of yards last year as well. Like, I'm wondering if we can get him to 1,000 yards this year or double-digit tight end touchdowns. That would be nice. Tight end help is necessary there. Looking forward to seeing how Simmons is going to grow. Looks like our sophomore is up to a 75 now. 6'7", 285, so the future is bright. Schroller will start next season, then Krause after that. The left guard, we got a lot of guards here. Barron has surpassed Lang. So not sure what that means there. Briley Barron is a senior that's got better ratings but no abilities whatsoever, folks. So that's the tough part there. Where Lang as a sophomore has all the attributes, and the way I look at it, that is like, okay, what if we redshirted him so we have him for 2 more years? You redshirt these guys and you let the backup be Ryder. That might be the move there because we got the depth. Looks like Bloom, our center, is upgraded to an 83 now. So he'll have a year to start. Then Sampson behind him. Silver, not sure. We redshirt Torres. And then we might boot out Reddick. Upati, he's been our dog for a while. A true freshman with us, and we've just never let him go, and he's been doing it. Singh is behind him, though, 78 overall. Love that. And he's got attributes. This is a nice thing here. He's a freshman. He's already gotten his red shirt. We're going to let him grow and let him do some work there. Dude, Dennis Burnett already has everything and anything we need. Holy hell, dude. This guy's going to be legit. We redshirt him, let him grow. And he'll probably surpass Singh by that point there. Right tackle, Holick is going to get an opportunity to start, man. He really sucked ass when we had him start before, but I think, at 6'7", 315, he's got second level and ground and pound. I think he's going to be our dog. We're going to let Brooks probably rest, redshirt, and then let the other guys kind of roll through. Redshirt Mallard as well. Volk, he was a true freshman last year, starting and playing for us. And we'll see how that works out, but an 83 overall is a sweet deal there. Naylor, freshman last year, killed it. He's going to have a chance to start. I'm looking forward to seeing how he works out. The DT, the freshman redshirt, moves all the way up. Love that. So we're going to see some younger guys here working through it. Pfeiffer, looks like Roche moved up a little bit. You got Trahan at an 85. Oh, baby, he's going to be good. Maddox behind him, a true sophomore. So I'm wondering, right, if we decide to redshirt Maddox, let Pryor roll, and then have Carmona go there, I think this can help us out. Chambliss is an 85. Is disgusting. Yeah, Nading and Eifler are moved up. Love it, dude. Our corners are getting good. Dickerson's an 86. Blackburn moved up, so it looks like Dickerson might have capped. McLaughlin's an 82. Yeah, guys capped a little. Okay. Love it. Oh, wow. Camacho's an 83 now. What the hell? 89 kick power, 79 accuracy. I like it. So he's way better than he was last season. So the training results work out. I don't think I have to do anything with that yet. I think I could do the conference stuff now, and I'll talk through that after I complete the conference changes. Let's see what we got. Yeah. Let me encourage the transfers first before we do the custom stuff. So I got 6 players I got to move out. That's simple for me. Let me look at the halfbacks. We actually don't have many halfbacks on the board. That's kind of nuts. Nothing on the wide receivers. Nothing on the tight ends. Nothing on the tackles. Nothing on... he's a sophomore. I think we encourage him to lead. Silver is probably never going to play. That. Jefferson could grow. I think the tackles, this is where we're probably going to move on from some guys. Because I do have players coming in that are going to be quite better. So Maddox we move on from. 6'5", I think I'll keep him because I think he's going to make it. We got a couple more players here. A junior, 71. Probably ask him to leave. Hendershoot. No, I don't think we need to do that one. I think I was going to ask someone else to leave. Not a corner, not a safe. It was one of the punters. Yeah. So we got a senior here in Ramirez, but what's his free? Why did they do that? Kick power, kick accuracy. So I think we're gonna boot we're gonna boot Wilbur. That gets me under that number there. And then we look at the rest down the road. We got to get a punter next season. So I'm going to go ahead and update the conferences right now, and we'll be right back. So, folks, this is the new conference here. 7 teams are now in the Pac-12. You need 8 after 2026 to do that. So, we'll kind of wait on that and see when they're going to add that team. But Utah State is in the talks. I think I saw something about Gonzaga as the potential team to join, but I'm not even sure if Gonzaga's even in this game. I would have to check. Where the heck is Gonzaga? Mid-American? Nope. Maybe Gonzaga's not on this game. That could be because there's a couple teams that are not in here, so that could be the case. It's just amazing how many schools are in this thing, though. Georgia Tech, Duke. Gonzaga's not even in here, so. But that's what we have. We have our new conference there. Looking forward to that. We've encouraged the players out, so we'll advance it now and see where we stand. So, folks, here is our schedule for this upcoming season. First game is East Michigan, playing in their house. That's a nice little chance for us to kind of see how this team will blend together. Followed by our first home game against Missouri. Then we go to Oklahoma. That's going to be a fun one there. Followed by Cal. Then we got a chill one here, but FCS games, when you play against them, tend to be tough. We're going against the FCS Northwest Sharks. Followed by Toledo in the Glass Bowl. We got FAU at home. We get a bye week. Then we got Boise State, Washington State, Utah State, Colorado State. And then our last game of the season will be at UMass, or will be against UMass. So not a bad series. Whenever you customize, I think there's a glitch where you can't actually change the games, because I was trying to put in some bigger ranking teams, but it is what it is in that space there. So I guess there's some preseason All-Americans, folks. Let's kind of see if we end up having any players in that space. Decent amount of groups there. Looks like the first team is no one for us. It looks like the second team also has no one for us. A little disrespect there. Maybe we're in the Pac-12. There you go. Benjamin Mitchell, preseason first team. Balin Brooks. We got Jamari Johnson, Lucas Simmons, the cat from freaking Stockholm. Briley Barron, right guard. Viliami Iupati. Then you got Lionel Tran with Deion Dickerson, and our kicker, Jorge Camacho. Javance ends up being this preseason second team. Got Eric Lang there at left guard, so along with Mitchell Nadine and Jelani McLaughlin, and our punter, Zachariah Ramirez. So pretty cool there. I think we got a decent squad, man. I'm actually pretty proud of this. We're going to continue to mess with that and hopefully we can work through it. Now, as far as preseason top 25 is concerned, it doesn't look like we moved up. We actually they got us preseason as San Diego State at the 25th rank. So at least we're ranked. You know, we fought hard last year. We were at least we're ranked now. But this is kind of cool because to already start this season in the top 25 lets you know that you can't hide, right? And I think that's where we're gonna have to work through that and hopefully start smoking them, because it's not going to be easy. As far as coaches are concerned, I don't know if our guy is on there. Nope, he is. So you got our coach being, boy, this is a coach's poll as far as where we rank. So we're at the bottom. No one's expecting us to win, and that's fine with me. I just know that we're going to have to build this team up. I believe I already have the playbooks that I got to customize here. Those are the ones we'll work through. It's going to be the spread option generic playbook. So we're going to be primarily using pistol and shotgun formations. And then we're going to be using the 4-3 multiple. So another 4-3, but just a little bit more changes there to get some other pieces going. So I'll get those playbooks in order prior to our first game, but this is going to be fun, folks. I like our guys. I think we're going to get the recruiting going in that space. But it's going to be a fun one, man. I'm looking forward to this season, looking forward to seeing how we're going to play. And it's going to be fun heading to 2027. So that'll do it for us today, everybody. If you like what you saw, please drop a like, leave a comment, tell me what you think, and most importantly, subscribe to keep up with the series. I really appreciate everyone that stopped by today. Have yourself a good one, and as always, let's go Aztecs.